Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Today, we're doing a Shop My Stash. I'm gonna fall. We're doing a thing. My calendar's wrong, ignore that. Yeah, so it's been a couple weeks since I did a Shop My Stash, so I want to walk you through my thoughts on some of the stuff I used up, give you some updates, and then we're gonna pick out some new makeup. So we're gonna start with some mini reviews. I'll put a timestamp down below if you're only interested in seeing the next round of makeup. It's so hot in here. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this because I don't know. Some of this stuff has come from the like shit that don't fit bag, which has been nice, honestly, because I found myself enjoying some of it. Okay, let's just start with the combos that I've been loving. The Touch and Soul No Problem Primer with the Natasha Donut Transfer Matte. Here's the thing, this foundation is so unnecessarily dark for me. It's kind of a problem, and I'm really considering, like, I can make it work, I think. Like, I've been wearing it in a couple videos here and there, and no one has said anything, so I have to assume that it's not terrible, right? But then I've got 2 bottles of this, and part of me is just wondering if I should just declutter them, pass them on to someone who has a darker skin tone than myself. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I don't want to waste them, because it's Natasha Donut, it's expensive shit. But then, I don't know. And then the Becca First Light Priming Filter and the Perricone MD No Makeup Foundation Serum. I like those really well together. This foundation is what I'm wearing today because I'm wearing something, like, all of my makeup today has come from this. But I love this. This has some serious coverage, and I didn't purchase this for the longest time because I was afraid it wasn't gonna have any coverage, and I personally prefer foundation with full coverage, you know, or at least medium, you know, and this has like coverage, and I will say it does feel really nice and like lightweight on the skin, but oh my god, this was phenomenal. I don't understand how this is not talked about. I mean, it's expensive as shit. This is like a $60 foundation, but it is so good. So all of these came from the Shit That Don't Fit bag. They will now be going back into the Shit That Don't Fit bag. Also from that bag was the Tarte Shape Tape in Light. This, you guys, mine's disgusting now. I took out the stopper. I used it today. It's done. Like, I'm calling it done. It's so hard to get any product out now. It's done. So I'm excited about that because I used up a product. Also from the Shit That Don't Fit bag is the Ciate Extraordinary Translucent Powder. I ended up taking out like the little topper there. I don't have a ton left. I am going to put this back in the Shit That Don't Fit bag, and we'll pull it out again later. But I love that powder. It's so nice. It is so nice. I ended up pulling in the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Mini for my face palette for these past couple weeks. I did not hit a pan in this, but I did make some progress. I love this palette. It is so beautiful. And so this is gonna go back into my palette drawer. I'm gonna pull it out again later as part of the Pan in Every palette project. We'll come back to it. I loved that. And then I also had a couple of like singles. So I had the Fiona Styles Bronzing Sun Veil, the ColourPop Secret Crush Blush, and then the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Year of the Pig. Oh my god, I love this so much. I actually wore these 3 today. Because I will say, throughout the last couple of weeks, I have been mainly focusing on my palette. I've worn these a few times, so I figured I'd go ahead and wear them today because these have gotten the least amount of love for me this week, or the past couple of weeks. But they're all so good. Like, I love all of these. Phenomenal. For random eye stuff, I used the Il Makiage Brow Pen. I loved this. This was really good. The Illamasqua Liquid Eyeliner, also really good. The Alamar Pero Primero Primer. This is such a sticky base. If you use like glitter and things like that a lot, girl, get that. The Trestique Line Sharpen and Smudge Eye Pencil worked out really well for me, and then the ABH Clear Brow Gel. I mean, it's a fan favorite. Who doesn't like that? I had a lip gloss, and I don't know where it went. I took it with me one day, and it was that balm. No, it was Too Faced, the peach one, right? I don't know where it went, but it wasn't my favorite. I need to find it though. I also used the Urban Decay 66 Comfort Matte Lipstick. This, weirdly enough, I was not expecting this because I was like, oh, nude shades. This is like a huge, it leans really purple on me. And so I liked it, but it wasn't what I was expecting. And so I didn't use it as much as I wanted to. This was the standout lip product for me this round. It's the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in Trendsetter. Was not my favorite. It's what I'm wearing today, and oh my god, it has grown on me these last couple of weeks. I freaking love this. So that worked out well. Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in yellow. Loved this. And then the NYX Lip Primer. I feel like for this particular round, I would have preferred to have a lip liner, but it still worked, like it's good. And then obviously Urban Decay All Nighter. We love it. It's magic. Okay, I'm pretty sure I started out this round with these two palettes, the Carity Picante and the Color Range Juicy Boost. I hit pan in both of these. So I ended up, which I'm going to share that with you in the pan on every palette, but I ended up switching those out for a couple of ColourPop palettes, the X's and O's and the Boudoir Noir, which I've made pretty good progress in this one, if I do say so myself. Obviously a lot in this glitter shade. It's what I'm wearing today. It's actually what I wore yesterday as well. I took Late Text and put that kind of all in my crease, and then Sleep In all over my lid, and then Bedtime Story all over, just everywhere. It's like a glitter bomb. I don't know why I'm so in love with this look, but I really do like it. I'll take my glasses off so you guys can kind of get a better picture. This is what it looks like. I went a little heavy on the glitter today, but I don't know, man. I really love just how it all kind of comes together, and I love the glitter vibes. And then obviously this gold Sleep In shade was another one of my favorites. And then I also used X's and O's. I feel like I use this quite a bit. You can't tell though, because there's so many mattes in this, but it's a nice palette. I'm going to end up putting both of these back for right now, and moving on to some other palettes in my Pan and Every palette project, and we'll come back to these a little bit later. And the last makeup that I have is the Balm Mad Lash, which I'm keeping in here. I'm actually also adding in the Wet n Wild Big Papa from the What's New at the Drugstore video that I just did. So these are kind of both of my open mascaras right now. I'm loving Mad Lash. I don't know how I've never used that before, but it is phenomenal. This time for my everyday makeup drawer, I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. I'm going to pick out a couple of things from my What's New at the Drugstore that I want to play around with a little bit more. I'm going to pick out a couple of things from the Shit That Don't Fit bag, and then we will go through the collection for the rest of them. So I know that I want to get like one primer. I don't know, let me see. I'm gonna go through the bag really quick. We'll see what we come up with. It took some digging, but I think here's what I'm gonna do. Because I have so many foundations and so many primers in here, and I've cleared out so much of the ones that were in my drawer. So I think this time I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm gonna do 2 primers, 2 foundations, 1 concealer, and then 1 powder. And then everything else is going to be from like my current drawer stuff, because I've got to start working my way through some of this stuff. So for primers, I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating, and then the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, which I don't love this one. I love this one. So we'll have to see how we get along with both of those. And then for foundation, I'm going to use the Beauty Blender Bounce, the Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation in 2.10C. And then the Too Faced Do You in Vanilla, which I think I have tried, because I know I've used up like a full one of these, but it was in Swan, which was a little bit light for me. So I picked up Vanilla, and I don't remember if I've tried the Vanilla shade. So we're gonna work on those a little bit, see how we can do with those. And then for concealer, I'm gonna use the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Swan. This is the new formula, the big boy. So we're gonna try to get through some of this just because this is so over the top large. And then for powder, the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder in Golden Hour. This does not fit my drawers, so we need to work our way through this, and hopefully we'll get some good use out of it this go round. For the rest of the things, I do plan on using some of the stuff from my What's New at the Drugstore video, kind of off and on, so I can get my thoughts for it. I'm not going to put this stuff in the everyday makeup drawer though. I'm going to just kind of test it like on my own, you know, because I don't have to use the stuff in the everyday makeup drawer every single day. So I think I'm just going to kind of test it here and there, because I want to see how it plays with other makeup too, because I need to kind of figure out my thoughts for it so that I can give you guys like a little mini review video. So that's what we're gonna do with that. For everything else, we are going to go over to our drawers and scope through those. Okay, so our first drawer is the Eye Basics drawer. So for this one, I think I'm just gonna reach in and grab some products, because that worked out well for me last time. So I think though, for eye primers, I don't think I want to use like a cream. I think this time I want to use a pencil. So I think I'm going to go with the Tarte Shape Tape Eye Primer this go round. And then for brows from this little section, let's go ahead and pull out the Natasha Denona eyebrow shadow in dark brown because I really liked this last time. And then in these sections, I'm gonna close my eyes, reach in, pull something out. This is the Urban Decay Brow Beater Micro Definer Brow Pencil. I love this. I'll take that one. Then we've got the Tarte Tarteiste. This is the double take eyeliner, so it's got a liquid liner on one side and a pencil on the other. I will take that. For colored liners, we're gonna go with the ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner in Fast Lane. This will actually be perfect for if I get like a neutral eyeshadow palette, so that's pretty cool. And then for liquid liner, we're gonna go with the Estate Cosmetics. This is just a nice black liquid liner, so that is perfect. We will go ahead and take this little bundle of goodies. So I need to pick out some palettes that I wanna focus on this time, and I think for face palettes, I'm going to just go by my list. So I've got a couple of Natasha Denona ones. I've got Bloom, which is the Blush and Glow palette, and then I've got Bronze, which is the Bronze Cheek Face and Glow palette. I think I'm gonna take both of these and try to just get some progress made in these, I think, and we'll see how we get on with those, because these are just basically a bunch of different blushes, bronzers, and highlights. So it's a little bit of everything. We'll see how we can do. For eyeshadow palettes, I'm gonna stick with the whole ColourPop theme because a lot of the beginning of my list is ColourPop. So I think for this go around, I'm gonna use the Ménage à Moi, which I have not gotten a lot of use out of, but it is such a beautiful palette. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out. And then also, once again, with our ColourPop theme, I'm gonna mix it up just a little bit because I've been doing so many neutrals, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the new Fade into Hue, and we'll see what we can get done with this because I just, oh, you guys, I want some color in my life, damn it. So I'm going to be skipping the primer, foundation, concealer, powder drawers in this just because I want to try to focus on some of the stuff in the shit that don't fit bag, but we are going to pick out a couple of things from the other face products. I think I'm going to pull out the Trestique Color and Contour Cheek Stick this time because I want a cream contour. I really enjoyed using this one a couple weeks ago, and I want just a cream contour. For blush, I think I want to do a ColourPop one. Like, let's stick with that theme, right? Not that one. Not that one. I loved that one. That's Pixie. This one. This is the Super Shock Cheek from ColourPop Land. This is in the shade Gummy More. And I don't know why, I'm drawn to this one. I want to try, I want to play around with this one some more. So we're going to go ahead and pull this out. And then for highlighters, this drawer that I desperately need to go through. I am just going to keep it simple, I think. I am going to pull out the Ofra in Rodeo Drive. This is such a classic highlight. It's so pretty. So I'm going to pull this one out and hopefully get some good use out of this upcoming week. For lip products, I am going to do the same thing I did last time, just get one out of every drawer. So for this drawer, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with a ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in Hey. I am not intending to pull out a whole bunch of ColourPop stuff on purpose. It's just kind of happening, but I'm kind of okay with it. This drawer is lip pencils and liquid lipsticks, and I think I'm going to go with one I haven't used in a while. This is a Too Faced Melted Metallic in Faking It, and I have not used this in quite a while, so we'll go ahead and pull that one out as well. And then this drawer is the rest of my liquid lipsticks and regular lipsticks, and in this one, I think I want a red lip because it's been a while since I've done like a red lip. So let's see. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is the Tarte Color Splash lipstick in Miami Vice. So it's a nice just red shade. Let's take, well, yeah, we're gonna grab that one. Okay, I feel like I have not given this nearly enough love anyways. I just realized I never grabbed like any type of lip liners. So let me grab that. I go with the Smashbox Always Sharp lip liner in Nude Medium. I haven't given that one enough love either. And that should go decently with everything I've chosen. And if not, I can pull something else in. Okay. The last thing is setting spray. So I'm gonna reach behind me. Grab one. What do we got? The Ofra Makeup Fixer. This is massive. It's 8 fluid ounces, so that's cool. It's perfect. I love this makeup setting spray. We will try to get some use out of that. Honestly, this is a nice range of products, I think. There's a lot of ColourPop. It's very ColourPop heavy this time, and I'm okay with that. We've got some ColourPop blush, some ColourPop palettes, ColourPop lip products. I'm cool with it. There's also a good amount of Too Faced. and Tarte. That's kind of the... Okay, but then, you know, you've got some other stuff mixed in here too, and I'm excited about it. I think that this is going to work well for me. And then, like I said, I do plan on testing out the What Is New at the Drugstore over the next couple of weeks as well. Well, over the next, like, month or so, I think. Kind of here and there, using it with different products, making up different combinations, really trying to get, like, a feel of how I feel for it. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. I think this is a good way to go. I think it's good. So that is what I'm using for the next couple of weeks, just on a nice little tray that I'm going to shove in my drawer. I'm excited though, because I think that this eyeliner shade is going to be absolutely beautiful for this palette. Now, the ColourPop palettes I was using, the Boudoir Noir and then the X's and O's, I did not hit pan on those, so those will get pulled in again later. I need a break from them. I've been using them for like a week straight. I don't even think it's been that long, actually. They're just, it's neutral palettes, you know, and neutral palettes don't hold my attention as much as color palettes do. So I need a little bit of a break. We're gonna try out some other stuff. We're gonna see what else we can do. I'm excited about it though. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys are using for the next couple of weeks. What is in your everyday makeup drawer? Make sure you guys do a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that big red subscribe button if you'd like to see more of me, updates, anything. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will catch you next time.